Hey guys, it's Britt and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you an all-purpose tomato soup recipe. I'm really excited to share today's recipe with you because not only can you use it for tomato soup, it's great for a cold or hot tomato soup, but it's also great for pasta sauce, pizza sauce, ratatouille, stuffed bell peppers, pretty much anything you need a red sauce for. This is your go-to recipe. And it's with a lot of ingredients that you probably have on hand. I'm going to tell you little tweaks and tricks that you can use if you don't have certain things, but this is what I love to make in a blender, and it's super fast and easy. And everyone that I've shared it with, I did a cooking class on this last month, and everyone loved it in the class, so I'm really excited to share it today with you. So the first thing you need to do is dice up a small onion. I have a red onion here, and you also need to mince 2 cloves of garlic. And I just sautéed that on our skillet with a little bit of vegetable stock. You could also do water. And you just want to sauté them until the onions and garlic and everything is translucent. So I have that here. You're just going to add this to a high-speed blender. Very easy. If you don't have this, you can also use onion powder and garlic powder. There's always ways to tweak things for what you have at home. The next thing up is tomatoes. So you can use 4 to 5 large ripe tomatoes that you've diced. If you don't have that, you also can use 2 14.5 ounces of canned tomatoes. I get the no salt added ones, and you're just gonna add them in. Canned or fresh tomatoes works great. All right, that's all set up. The next step is our vegetable stock. I have 1 cup of vegetable stock here. And now to make it creamy, I'm going to use half a cup of raw cashews, but you also can use half a cup of a white bean. Either works really great. So if you do want a lower fat version, use the white beans. If you have some cashews hanging out in your house, you can use half a cup. So it's 1 to 1, half a cup. And if you use cashews, you can soak them prior if you don't have a Vitamix. I have our sweetener of choice. You can use 1 to 2 pitted dates depending on your preference. I have 1 pitted date here. This is what we really like. You could also use any other kind of sweetener. You just want to kind of taste as you go. The salty and sweetness of this really should be to blend, add a little bit, blend and taste. 1 pitted date is perfect for us for that. And then we have our seasonings. So I have 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. I have 1 teaspoon of dried basil, 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, and 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. For our salt, you could also use 1 teaspoon of white miso and blend it together, or stir it in at the end when the soup is nice and warm and it'll kind of dissolve. If you don't have that, you can use whatever salt substitute you like. But that is it. We're going to go blend it. I'll see you guys in a minute when it's all nice and creamy. And then you have a couple different options. You can serve the soup cold. If it's hot in summer when you're watching this, it's a great cold soup. You can put it on the stove in a pot and heat it up and make sure it's nice and warm when you serve it. You can store it in a mason jar or in a glass container in your fridge and kind of keep it for whatever you need for a pasta sauce. The different amounts of combinations you can do for this are endless, and so I'm really happy to share this recipe with you guys because it's really such an easy one. So I'm going to go blend this. I'll see you guys back in a second when it's all nice and creamy, and I'll show you guys the finished product. But it's a super fast and easy whole food plant-based recipe.
Sorry.
And that's it. It's super fast and easy. It makes such delicious homemade tomato soup recipe, or like I said, you can use it in so many different ways. The seasonings are perfect in this, and you can tweak it to be your choice of salty and sweetness. You also can put some fresh basil on top of this and serve it, which is my favorite way. So I hope you guys will make this. I'll post some photos of our beautiful soup on the screen now, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this recipe. So make sure you are subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, make sure you leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.